blue shit popping too. Man, it's a lot of niggas that got the PS5 now. Woo. Damn, they shit crack-a-lacking. They shit don't never look like that. I think that's because everybody that loading up though, they putting them niggas in there.
Oh yeah, automatically. I forgot what they put me on. Bro, 2K about to make me break this fucking game. My God.
Purple shit. That shit alright.
Nigga ain't got no fucking IQ, dog. Like, come on, man. Bro, I'm convinced that chase down artists don't fucking work.
Man, what you playing right now?
I'm in a park game right now.
Oh,
I'm trying to get this little quick
damn, Beast of the East
defensive
shit
badge.
dead. Damn, I ain't never seen Beast of the East shit this dead.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Well, you have dead mother. Come on, sister. Come on, sister.
Come on, man. These niggas, oh my God. So trash. That's why I gotta stop playing with randoms. Put it up, bitch. Why you take a dribble?
Did I just get lost? I forgot to hit my daily spin, man. I mean, my daily. Man, what channel, LeBron and playing on?
Yeah, my shit don't do none of that.
What y'all mean? It showed on mine. Mm-hmm. At first it didn't, but it do now. So you might have to you might have to wait. You gotta wait for a little bit. Let's see, look, mine pop up.
First opened in 2002.
Mine say friends playing NBA 2K21, and I got 4 people on right
Detroit,
now.
the Motor City. The scene a few moments
And I
ago.
got them
Here
near
it
me,
is.
just
It's
like the
any
last
other in
jump.
sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the San Francisco 49ers
I don't know what to tell you, Billy
and the
Bob.
Detroit Lions.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Black.
The halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Now this will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
At their
Yeah.
20-yard line.
Used to be deep. Now we down to just a few. Talking about the lonely nights. Broadcast has ended. Alright.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he's got it past the
Over to
30
the other
before he's
message.
hit and dropped. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run. And let's
Which y'all playing?
It shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league.
I think
had to come
BG
into
about
this
to play
game with the idea.
or whatever.
Slow him down.
I thought y'all was getting on Madden or whatever.
Oh, yeah, I'm on Madden. Yeah.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on
We just
first
switching
and
over to
10.
the Call of Duty fucking voice chat.
Oh, okay.
McDonald sets to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing is McDonald. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are going to take a first quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Lions 7, 49ers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will make it into the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. McGee. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. Back to throw. McGee. And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Michael Badgley lining up for the extra point.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass.
Pass.
Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And fresh off the pick six, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
It all comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? To throw on second down. McGee going deep for Hopkins. Nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
To throw on third down. McGee. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First catch of the game for Hopkins. It's a first down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now Edwards-Helaire. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
8-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Operating from the gun. McGee. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're giving him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
On third down, McGee completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
First down, 49ers.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, second down.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Lions' 28-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. McGee, he's going to go up top for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tracy Walker. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Now a throw to the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
To throw on 2nd down. McDonald, and he'll complete this to Gibson. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Gibson. That's good for a Lions. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. McDonald. Nailed the middle, and it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
1st and 10.
First down, Detroit. 16 yards on the pickup. First down, Gibson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play action. It's McDonald. He's got his man on the crossing road. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27. They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Gibson.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. To the 18. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Here's McDonald to throw. Escaping the pressure. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. Now it's a scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. You think about it, Charles, this is not a quarterback that's used to running the football a lot. In that time, he was loose with it, had it knocked free.
He always has to think to himself that there's always going to be traffic around because of what you just said. Not that elusive, not going to get into the open field very often. Remember, he's not Lamar Jackson, not Michael Vick back in the day. Always has to protect the football because there's always going to be people around.
Following the fumble recovery, McGee. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 28, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Throwing to start the drive. McDonald. It is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. Gets hit, and he fumbles it. And now it's a scooped up by the 49ers. And the 49ers are going to hit 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. He's picked off at his own 46. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a look. Bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it, and
yeah, exactly. If this were hindsight as 2020 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
throwing on 1st down. McDonald. That is incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. McDonald is going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. McDonald, he wants it all for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try to
throw it, opening, and there he goes. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Rhodes going deep for Hopkins. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked by Jeff Okudah. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe overestimating his arm. It could be a combination of all those things. In any event, he's got to get it figured out and in a hurry.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Tavarius Moore. And a great return here gets us all the way down to the 26-yard line.
All right, work with me, partner. This is a classic understatement. Their execution has been very poor. Last 3 drives, 2 interceptions and a fumble. Winning football? We're not seeing it right now.
Here's Edwards-Helaire, and he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Rhodes completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And outbounds right around the 20. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid fourth down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On 1st and 10, Rhodes into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
On 1st down, Gibson. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. 1st down.
I guess it's good we can't really read the mind of the defensive coordinator now, huh?
Had him pinned back there deep, give up that run. Can't be happy.
Yeah, whatever's in his mind right now, we probably couldn't say over the air.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. McDonald. Buying time to his left. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
Able to hit on a big play right there in the 2-minute drill. Now they've got a chance to use all the remaining clock and build on their lead right before halftime.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's McDonald. Left side, and it's complete. And he will have a 1st down as they're in the field goal range now at the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So you got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Terry McLaurin as the first half is winding down. And the Lions add on to their lead.
If you didn't know it, it won't surprise you to find out that this team leads the league in scoring. They've been a quick strike team all season long. There's another example. They did it again. This offensive coordinator, right now, you can write his ticket towards being a head coach. He's advanced in the ways of offense.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
on second down. McGee. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
And 10 yards to go.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 42. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. That one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second in just about a few inches here.
At the 49ers' 9-yard line.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
It's nice every now and then in this game not to see people overthink it. Just hand it to the old reliable guy. Let him pick up the first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Is good.
Extra point by Badgley up and good. And it is 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. Out of the injury. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Yannick Ngakoue. And there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but just show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on 3rd down. Play action. McGee. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that will be incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They begin with a quick throw out left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. First down. McDonald. Under pressure, and down he goes. Zadarius Smith in there to bury him for a loss of 11. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job.
And the pressure gets to him again. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Throwing on 3rd and long. McDonald. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
This will be a 41-yard punt, 3 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
To throw on 3rd down. McGee. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Now it's Hammond. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Lions will take over
at their own 41-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Here's McDonald off of the play fake. Quickly here, and that's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside. The 35.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
It certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. 3 plays, 3 first downs given up. They've got to find answers, and they've got to find them quick.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. On second down now. It's Gibson. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
The Lions on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he finds McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try the left side. Gibson. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
I just wonder if before that last play, if someone on the defense stepped in the huddle and said, we've been run over, run around, run through all game long. Can we come up with one stop right here? And on that play, they did.
Here's 2nd and 8. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. From 8 yards out. And the Lions just continue to pour it on.
Well, where our booth is here, we can see all of the writers to our left, and their post-game stories, Charles, they have been filed for some time because this game, boy, is it lopsided.
Yeah, we can see our guy Scoop. He's even got his fedora tipped over his face. I think he's taking a nap now. Nothing left to write for him, but how gratifying has it been for them to see what they've done in practice and carry it into a game and see the execution be so good. They've got to feel fantastic about what they've accomplished in this one.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the fourth quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
What a run there. I mean, you've got speed, elusiveness, escapability, all rolled into one.
And we all know that quarterbacks are coached. They get the ball to the guys who can do all the things you just described. You want those guys who have speed, elusiveness, and escapability who roll into one with the ball in their hands, and guess what? It's him. So there's no sense in throwing it or handing it off when you can do all of that yourself.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
12 at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire.
4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Operating from the gun, Rose. And that is incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th from the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Remember, as they try to run the ball down here, Charles, this is the number 2 rush defense in the league.
So do you accept the challenge up front? Do you get your offensive line together, get your tight end in the ball game and say, I don't care that they're number 2. Let's go ahead and show them that we can run the ball anyway? Or do you do the best thing and throw the darn thing and try and get in the end zone?
Maybe that's wiser. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
Brings up 4th down.
Eddie Pinheiro on now.
This an easy one, 23-yarder.
A 23-yard attempt.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
49ers.
Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg. And they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. They were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend. Lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And out will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter.
Throwing on 1st down. McGee. He's going to let it fly. And now here's another interception. Picked by Jeff Okudah. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
On 1st and 10,
McDonald will dump that to Gibson, complete.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 12.
2nd and 5.
He's got it wide open, complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They go play action with McDonald.
This is brought in by Gibson. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. Call it a gain of 5. And that'll make this a second down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. It's his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now you got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Off the play fake. McDonald flush to his right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Tarvarius Moore. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And